In this video, I will show you how to add Yelp reviews to your Shopify store quickly and easily. The first thing that we need to do is open up Elfsight. This is the tool that we will be using to build the widget, and I've linked it in the description below. Go ahead and click on that link and it will take you straight over to this page. This link also ensures that everything connects properly when we embed it. From here, just enter your email into this box to sign up for free, and then on this next page, create your password. Just like that, we are signed up and ready to go. Okay, so once we are signed up to Elfsight and we have access to all of the Elfsight widgets, to get access to the Yelp reviews, we want to go right to the top of the page to this search widgets box right here and simply search for Yelp. Then we can see the Yelp reviews widget is going to appear. So we just go ahead and click into this. And it's now going to ask us to choose a template. So we have a bunch of different templates in here. We have like a carousel widget, a floating badge where people can click and it's going to open up at the side. We have a grid, a dark carousel for a more dark theme website, a dark floating badge, sidebar widget, a simple carousel. So choose the template that fits your website the best. And keep in mind, we can edit the colors, the layout, essentially everything on this later on. But just choose the one that you want to go with. And then in here, inside of the source, this is now where we can add the Yelp URL that we want to bring in the reviews from. So the example it gives here is just this one, but you'll see how this looks. So we'll go over to Yelp, pull up the page that you want to add these reviews from. And then all we need to do is copy this URL from the top and paste this into Yelp. So now the reviews are going to be added into here. We can then go down to this AI generated summary and we can choose if we want to turn this on. And it's essentially going to use AI to read through all of these reviews. And then it's going to give a breakdown of what these reviews are saying. And then we have a few different options in here, like if we want a list or text view, if we want this text typing animation, the profile picture animation right here, or we can just go ahead and turn this off. We also have filters. So in here, we can choose any reviews we want to exclude. So we can add in keywords that we want to remove the reviews of if they contain any of these words. And with include, we can set keywords that is only going to show reviews that have these keywords. We can also choose how many reviews we want to show. We can choose the ratings that we want to show. And we can also choose if we want to show the reviews without text. So if somebody's made a review like 5 stars, but they haven't written any text, do we want to show this or not? Sorting, you can go in here and choose if you want to sort by most recent or random, but that is the source section right here. We can then go down to layout and we can choose the layout that we want to use. So we can customize this at any time. You already kind of chose this when you selected the template, but we can switch between these. And then each one of these, depending on the one that you picked, down here is going to have different layout options. So you can go down, you can play around with these settings and you can see what fits your website. Then we have the header. So if we want to turn the header on or off, we can choose this. I think it looks awesome. So of course, I'm going to leave this on. We can choose the layout of this and how this is going to look as well. So I think that one looks awesome. We can also choose what elements are going to be shown in here and what makes this up. And we can also add a widget title if we would like. So we can maybe say our Yelp reviews and we can add a caption as well. Then we can also customize how the reviews are going to look. So we have 3 different options in here that we can choose. We can choose the review source style as well, which I'm going to leave as this. And then finally, in the style area, this is where we can really customize the colors and fonts and make this fit our website. So the first thing that we can do is choose if this is a light or dark theme. We can then choose the accent color that we want to use. So maybe with Yelp, red looks awesome. We can choose the font that is used. So by default, this is the same as your Shopify store, but you can use any of these other fonts if you would like. And then down here, this is where we can go in and really customize the colors. So we can go in and customize the background color of this widget. We can go down to the widget title and we can choose the alignment. We can choose the colors that are used. And this is the same with everything. So you can edit the header, you can edit the ratings, the reviews. So just go down and make this look how you would like it to look. And then once you are ready to put this on your Shopify store, all we need to do is click on publish. Elfsight will then take us over to this screen where we can choose a plan. And the plan I recommend everybody to start out on is this free plan right here. With this free plan, we can put the reviews on the website, we can see how this works, we can drive traffic to this, we can see if you even like it. And then later down the line, if you do decide that you want to upgrade, if you want access to more widgets, or if you want access to more views, then you can upgrade at any time. But for now, we can just select the free plan and get this on our site. So once that plan has been selected, Elfsight will now give us this piece of code. And this code is going to allow us to put the Yelp reviews onto our Shopify store. So all we need to do is click on copy code, and then we can go over to our Shopify editor. And in here, we just want to go down to add section. And the section that we want to add is called custom liquid. So we can type this in and select custom liquid. And then from here, we can go to the liquid code, and we can paste in the code that we just copied. Just like this, the Yelp reviews are now going to be added, and that is how you can add your Yelp reviews to your Shopify store.